Yo everyone, welcome back to my channel and hope you guys are having a great week. And how was your weekend going? So today is a beautiful day. Today we're just going to do a little bit of recap on gold since I've not been doing any analysis on gold for the past weeks. I guess I think from the third. My last video was on the 3rd of February. So now let's mark it out and let's jump into a recap of what we have been doing for the past 3 weeks or 4 weeks thereabout, and what we're expecting for the new week that was coming. And to everybody, happy new month. And let's see what we're going to do in the new month that we be started today. So now let me mark out on the 3rd of January. I think my last trade was on the 3rd of February. Sorry. Okay, days on the 3rd of February. Yeah, cool. Now, first thing we have to do our top down analysis. I always start my top down analysis on a weekly. And if you haven't checked my last videos or the video that I did last, you should like put check it out because you can also follow up from what you've been doing. Now, looking at this point, from my last video, I was expecting the price to turn from this point this week from this point, but eventually the price still moved like two up, creating a rate of liquidity this week, which I am going to mark out. So I mark out this week out. So and let's do analysis on what the price is going to do. Let's go to daily. Yeah, on the daily, we have been on this region, and if you step down to 4 hours, and you will notice that we have been creating so far we've been creating higher highs and higher lows. Okay, looking here, we have those high here, low here. We create an higher highs, higher lows. Structure have not been broken. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and higher lows, higher highs, equal highs, then higher lows. Then we create an higher highs, higher lows, then we create an higher highs, higher lows. So at this point is where we've already seen the first shift in structure here. We've already seen. Then we create a lower high at this point. Then now we're creating a lower lows, which have broken these two equal highs here, and we have at the point of this low here. So now we're correcting this region where price have given us a little bit of shift in structure. Yeah, it's giving us a minor shift in structure at this point where it broke these two lows. Now it have already broke this equal lows also that was here. This one here, 1 and 2 over here. It have already broken it. So what should we be expecting? We've seen our shift in structure. So that's what we've been doing since last week or last 3 weeks. So now that's the recap, a quick recap on that. So let me delete this. Let me delete all this. And what we're expecting for, let me delete this also. Okay, now we are going to leave this yellow line, which is very important. We have to keep it there because it already told us many things. We have a rejection block there, we have weakness in price there. So we're expecting price to like maybe consolidate here or have a long breaking up this point here. So but on a daily basis going to tell. Okay, now top down analysis from the month ago again. Now looking at this top down analysis, a monthly analysis that I'm going to do here. This is a top down analysis. This is the last month that we finish, and actually we are going to jump into a current month here. So if I do from the 3 month, 3 months is still okay. And looking at 3 months, this is the if you count from January, February, March, and March is the last month from the 3 months, and this is the 3 month candle, and we've seen a week up, and we've seen this week up that is above this one. So actually, we're looking for what the price is gonna do. So on a monthly basis, on a monthly basis, I've been lag on my. I'm having a little bit of lag. Hold on. Now let's go. Also now let's do this. Okay, I think the Wi-Fi is back now. So now looking at this point now, this is a new month that we are right now. This is the new month that we want to come back. So I usually mark the 50% of this. If you know me well, I the 50% of this week I will always mark it up. Yeah, I've already marked it up. I'm looking for the 50%, which I'm going to mark like this. Okay, now I already got the 50%. Now I need to step down to a lower time frame, which is the weekly basis. Now looking at the weekly basis, looking at the 50% and the bearish engulfing candle that we have here, we have a confluence, but this haven't given us a strong confluence until we move to like a daily basis. But on a weekly basis, we've already seen this. So on a daily basis, we look for perfect entry from that point. So looking at the daily basis, looking at this doji candle here, which is a strong point for me, to like, okay, I have a strong confidence here also. Now let's go to 4 hours for clarity. So yeah, now at the 4 hours here, I have a strong point that I'm expecting the price to like go to and return. Okay, now here we have a lot of support here. It broke it and price haven't come back to this level again. So I'm expecting price to come back to this level again, this level, which is also in confluence with my 50%. I'm expecting price to come back to this level. I'm expecting price to come back to this level and take my sell. But sometimes gold might be crazy. So if my first entry should be here and my second entry should be at this point. Why did I say this point? Because at this point we create a lot of what we create a lot of support, there we go. And when it broke that point, we create resistance. This is 4 hours candle. So can you see what the price is doing here for 1 2 3 4 5 6, roughly a day at this point. So price might also want to come and retest it. So we're looking at the 2 points to take our trade. At this point here, um, make it orange. At this point here and at this point. But looking at it, I'm taking my trade at this point because of a strong confidence to the 50% I marked out. And on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, we have a bearish order block, bearish engulfing candle, sorry. We have a bearish engulfing candle here, there also. And now we have a support point there. So it is a strong confluence. And if I see there, why am I even taking my trade out? Firstly, I'm taking my trade from this point. I'm taking my If I enter here, the first exit should be at this point. The first exit should be at this point, at this yellow wick area here. So then we can follow up during the week what the price is going to do. But for this coming week that we're going to jump into, firstly, entry is at this region, especially this point here, this yellow point here, and exit is at this region here. Let me even check. Okay, now looking at if I want to take my exit out, let me go on a daily basis for exit. Okay, now I would love to like take my exit at this point, at this point here, at this point here, yeah, at this point here. I'm expecting to, okay, my first exit should be at this point here. Yeah, price should get here, and you can see what the price is gonna do. So yeah, we've created a long week here. You can see Monday might come here giving us a bullish engulfing candle, but don't fall for that. Then we can still come there. But we're taking our price at this region to this point. So now 4 hours, are we still good? Yeah, we're still good. Because if we look at 4 hours also, we have already have a bullish engulfing candle, which I've already created, giving me a sure. If there's no gap on Monday to the downside, we might see our entry at this point on Monday. Looking at maybe Monday, it might be New York section to take the trade, or it might be any section in on Monday. But I'm not seeing. We might see a run up on Asian on London section, but we might see the final retracement to the downside at New York, or Monday morning at or Tuesday morning at each intersection. So exit, yeah, the same point, exit. We have a resistance here, we have a resistance here, we have support here. This is a strong point. Expecting price to break this resistance point to this side, because here we have a lot of sideways consolidation. So I'm expecting price to be here to take my profit out. So all right, that's the recap for gold and expectation for next week. So let's see. Well, we're going to see uh jump into the trade when you see any chart pattern that forms that okay, price have already given me shifting structure to the downside at this point. Just don't jump into it and okay, because it got to here, you did not see any candlestick pattern, you did not see any confusing something you did not see a proper conference before you jump. Yeah, but the best thing is we can take it from here at this point to this side. Thank you, and you have a lovely week, and happy new month to you guys. And if you have something you want to share or something you want me to add, you can add it to the comment section, and I will attend to each and everything. And if you want me to like have a discussion time with you guys, or you have a question you want to need to like share with you, you can also message me or put it in the comment section. Then we attend to it. Thank you very much, and you have a lovely week. God bless.